The difficulty is in getting the first job. Once you get the first job and you meet the client's expectations, keep up his trust, obviously it will grow.
Sir, Spectrum now has a footprint globally, right? India, Thailand, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, and others. So, one, when did this expansion start and what was the expansion strategy in place? And second, we spoke about culture, right? How Spectrum ensures that the culture that has been built in the organization is also carried when you have a global project.
To answer your first question, reputation, that's good or bad, always travels faster than an aircraft.
That's right.
So when we built a certain reputation for quality and right quality of right GMP knowledge and the engineering, whenever people, especially in the third world countries, people wanted to get into pharmaceutical manufacturing, obviously they will check here, they will check, because most, like we have been saying, India is pharmacy to the world. So Indian products go to many of these countries.
Right.
And when someone in that country wants to set up a plant, he will ask the manufacturers in India, "Aapka plant kisne kiya?" So the reputation goes there.
Got it.
So that's how people get in touch with us. That's one way. Second is a lot of Indians in like most of the Patels, if you go to Africa, it's the Patels who own the pharma companies.
Okay.
Even if you go to Russia, there are so many Indians who have set up pharmaceutical factories there.
Okay.
So it is these Indians, when they come back, interact, they come to know about us, they take us there. Like the first country where we ventured out was Russia.
Okay.
There was an Indian person there who came to India. His marketing head or marketing consultant was from India,
Okay.
who happened to be ex-Lupin.
Okay.
So when this guy was searching for someone to set up his plant, he asked him, and the marketing consultant suggested Spectrum.
Wonderful.
So that's how it starts. And then based on your output, your quality, name spreads. And then we started taking part in more and more international exhibitions.
Yeah.
So it starts growing. Now coming to the next question about culture, well, the culture of humility, culture of integrity, culture of trust is the same in any geography. The difficulty is in getting the first job. Once you get the first job and you meet the client's expectations, keep up his trust, obviously it will grow. And that's how we have been fortunate enough to get into so many geographies. Why only Africa? We are now pushing into Southeast Asia in a big way. In fact, Middle East. Like I'll be going to Indonesia this.
So you will be having your physical offices and people over there. Oh, great.
Yes. We are looking at sort of marketing consultancy or marketing tie-ups.
Marketing partners
marketing partners locally. We're going to Indonesia and we are going to have an exhibition there. So we'll be doing that.
Wonderful.
Various places we'll have that. Like we both are going to CPHI Germany. Maybe we'll look out for some people to. Our next frontier is Europe. So we look out for people with whom we can tie up and get in there. See, most of these countries, especially today, if you have to compete with India, you have to do it at a lesser cost. So we have the engineering support, we have the strength, so we can as well do the back-end engineering here.
Right.
So that's what we are looking at, talking to Europeans for that.
Great. Aniruddha, you mentioned about a project in Algeria where the customer was really happy because of that one team member that who went over there, right? Similarly, do you have a challenging project internationally in a globe? Because India, I think things can be managed because it's a home ground, right? Internationally, is there any challenging project where things went south and then you managed to get it right?
Internationally, the major thing is like say the language and the style of working. So a lot of countries work differently. So we have had some challenges of language mainly around when we did our first project in Russia. So what they call certain material is required to be purchased locally. So we have written specs the Indian way, and then how to buy this, and those were the kind of challenges. Fortunately, what has happened is one of our project managers was posted on that particular site for the duration of the project. He picked up Russian.
Oh, wow.
So that's solved us a lot of problems. So it's like going forward, whatever projects came in that particular belt, it was entrusted to him to lead, and that's how we could solve that out. So, but these challenges come in the way the style of drawings to be done. Like certain parts of the world, you need to finish your engineering completely. So once you do the engineering, it's submitted to the statutory authorities. They review it, they approve it, and then the construction starts.
Right.
You're not allowed to
Start
start
anything
that.
before that.
So that we need to learn, get ourselves attuned. In India, we are used to doing things parallelly.
Yeah.
So the designs are running, the civil works has started, you're still cooking the design, certain changes are still happening, but all things run parallelly. And these kind of adaptation challenges are there.
I think Middle East is an example where the documentation has to be
I'll tell
approved.
you, in India, all said and done, there is very less of government interference while you're setting up a plant. Okay, you need electrical approvals.
Clearance approvals are there.
चाहिए. But not at every stage they don't get it. Whereas we did a project in Dubai, they go to the extent of defining what should be the size of a line, what should be the color of the drawing, where should the title block be. So they interfere into too much, and that our boys are not used to it. Number one. Number two, when we quote, we didn't know that. So afterwards, when so much came, okay, I'm not saying that I regret doing it, but then we learned from it. That is one. Secondly, if you look at South America, there's a lot of opportunity there. But then one country is Spanish, one country is Portuguese. That becomes a big job for us to translate everything and give it to them. Whereas Middle East and all, okay, you give it in English, they'll accept.
Right.
But there they don't.
The local needs are much more stringent. Basically.
Even if you go to Southeast Asia, we have done projects in Thailand. You can give it in English. In Thailand, we have a partner there. Okay, he can do it in Thai. All is okay. But South America is a different ballgame altogether. We find it difficult.
Just an anecdote on the Middle East part. I was with a brand, one small advertisement, and it was a healthcare brand, right? One small advertisement needs to be checked by Dubai Healthcare Association.
Oh.
You cannot go ahead without that. So that's why I specifically asked whether it was Middle East. Just because I kind of envisaged that.
We did a project in Dubai. No? So
Dubai is the most stringent or in the higher bracket of.
Now we are working in Saudi. We are doing 2 projects in Saudi. As they say, inshallah, we should get the next project also.